your bitch, she giving me grinds. She give me licks, a wonderful time. She moan my name when I smash her behind. She choose my name, so she giving you lies. Hop in the V, let's go for a ride. Spark this blunt up on this wavy, it's high. It's okay, ma, you don't need it, throw 5. Just match up our energy, feel on my vibe. Oh yeah, I'm fine to come speak. L-O-Y-B, I'm back on these beats. I'ma hit up a slow, watch this me. Only fan of
Hey,
that
that
love,
shit
only
is
me.
fire. Mixed by the one and only Jones. A little clap, a little clap.
Is that the replacement for the?
That's the replacement because I got 1%.
Yo, the opening song was She by YBK. Why that sounds so weird? She by YBK. Streaming on all streaming platforms. Yeah, go check that out.
Yo,
that shit was
YBK,
fire.
that was fire, bro. I don't know who you are, but yo, hit me up, bro. I got you. I'm gonna elevate
Why do
your
you
career,
want him
bro.
to hit you up?
I'm gonna elevate your career, bro. I got you.
Yeah,
you
go
wanna
support.
collab with
Yeah,
him?
I
let's
feel like you
go.
guys would make a good record, though.
For real. Y'all
Nah,
should
that shit
collab.
was fire though. That shit was fire, bro. OD.
Yes, alrighty, guys. This is your host and your favorite multifaceted black girl, Alexandra Alexis. I'm here with some new naga.
Naga.
Knock,
What's
knock,
going on?
SOS Brady.
Your girl's favorite.
Wow. Behind the scenes, we don't got no Tadito. He's coming in a few, but for now we got the one and only Jones in the building.
He's the glizzy
Jones,
stand-in.
don't fuck it up.
The stand-in. You're not the. I said you the stand-in, bro.
And then I know you guys already asking who's that beautiful girl to the left of me, my hitter to the left of me. But y'all, this is the one and only, my best friend, a close friend of the show, the one and only Stormy D, baby.
Hello, you guys. Hi, my name is
Yes.
All right,
Stormy D.
A
Yo,
dancing phenomenon. She's done backup for
right.
Yeah.
Right. It's the support
Yo,
for me.
D, how you doing? How you feeling? It's Black History Month, the beginning of Black History Month.
I feel great.
You feel good?
I feel
I like your
great.
shirt, man. We gotta definitely pan into
Yeah,
that so
that's
they
dope.
can
That's
see
dope
it.
as well.
Yes.
I like that.
All black woman too.
Yeah,
Loving it.
because next month is also
Women's,
women's.
yep.
So we
Yep.
had a
Oh, y'all got the whole half the year. Huh?
yeah,
Okay.
bro.
So when you
As we
black, it's
should.
like February, then March, and then you lit the whole other time. So it's like, oh yeah,
That's true.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
we
Oh,
taking
yeah.
over. But yes, Tanisha, how are you doing? How is yo, Tanisha? You do not let up, shorty. Like, do not let up. Like, you is always working. It's crazy because you're from Rockland and you stay in the city, and I know you're not driving, and you
Absolutely not.
and like no matter what the weather is, like I remember like our first snowstorm, Tanisha was like, yo, I'm so sick, like I'm not gonna be able to go to the city. And then I saw it, like she put up a message, she was like, wait, Alex, I think I could go, I'm gonna go. And then she
Right,
was like,
right,
and I'm
no.
like, yo, Tanisha does not play, but yo, you are really going hard with the dancing. Talk to us a little bit about the journey, what you've been doing, how it's been going, and just your classes in the city and everything.
Okay. Okay, so journey wise, I want to say that quarantine definitely helped my journey for sure. The break was well needed because we all needed the break. I wasn't food. I really cooked it. I was a chef.
Yeah,
I was a chef, to be honest. Quarantine, it was like in the beginning, I felt like I need to do everything. So it was like, okay, yeah, I'm about to take mad classes. I was taking classes from people in LA, even people in Arizona. And after a while, I was
Through
like,
Zoom, right?
yeah,
Yeah, that's dope.
hated
wow.
it. Hate Zoom.
Yeah, it's
Especially
it's
as a
weird.
dancer, that's probably
Yeah.
so weird.
Bro, do you know how many times I stubbed my toe against the wall? Like, that shit was,
Because
bro.
you lose your. I feel like you lose your sense of like
Equilibrium.
Spatial
computer,
awareness
spatial
and like
awareness,
yeah,
yeah.
or like just like smaller spaces. Like I don't have a big ass studio, so I'll be in
Yeah,
my
where you're
room like
free.
feeling
Yeah.
then fuck my toe. All right, it's really clear, but like nah. Living in Rockland sucks. Going to the city. The snowstorm last one. Yeah, I missed 3 trains.
Oh,
Damn.
Jesus.
Missed 3 trains.
Damn.
Jesus.
But yeah, it's lit.
So what have you been learning a lot from classes? I know, what would you say is your style of dance, or what is your favorite style of dance? Because I know when you take your classes, you'll do so many different ones. Like you'll do Afro ones, you'll do booty ones. I've been seeing a lot of bootylicious
Yeah.
ones, but
I like the one where you was like this.
What?
Right. That's my favorite one too. That's the crazy part.
I like that one. That's just fine. He was like this.
So yeah,
Right.
what would you say is your favorite style of dance?
I want to say heels is my favorite style of dance as of right now, but contemporary and African will always have my heart. Like I will always I will always go back to contemporary African because of just like the motherland, the
Is
roots.
that one or is it two?
Two different. Like there's like
I didn't know if it was contemporary African. I was like, oh, that's kind of
I can't spell contemporary. I don't even know how to
No, there is an actual style of like contemporary dance that's like by an African American woman. I think her name is actually Catherine Dunham. So like there's Dunham technique, which is based on like the Afrofusion with the contemporary,
Oh, that's dope.
which is it's a dope style too. But like actual like motherland, like I'm like
Turn it up.
right that like
Yeah.
what? And there's so many different styles of African because there's so many different tribes, so many different influences even within Africa. You can never finish learning African technique, no
That's
matter.
so true.
I want to
It's
go
a
to Africa
beautiful
and be like
thing.
this with the people, like,
Yes.
That's
And
my
there.
dream. I'm
Yeah.
like, hey.
Telling
Now,
you.
let me ask you this: how important do you think it is for like? How important do you think dancing is in hip hop, and why is it such a slept-on element?
ooh, ooh.
She wasn't ready.
Yeah, no.
That
I said,
was a
ooh.
good, great
That was a
question.
great question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, once hip hop's just going back, once hip hop started, dancing was right after, like break dancing and just like it's one and the same. You know, like it's like hip hop music is like you're listening to it, but dancing's like the visual, so it's like to appeal to all of your senses. You just it's needed. Like if you want to get the full experience, like you want to get the chills, like you can listen to music and get chills, you can watch dancing and get chills, but like when you
Mix
listen
both, yeah.
and like it
both.
it's
Comes
like
together.
it's like twins, fraternal
dope.
twins.
That's
Fire.
dope. I like when you because you know everyone does kind of similar things. You know, there's nothing new under the sun. But I like when you put out videos because it's like sometimes like I'll be scrolling and then when you drop a video, I'm like, oh shit,
I
I send
watch.
it to Alex. I send it
Yeah,
to
I
I'm like,
watch.
yo,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
just killed that
everybody.
shit.
She just
Like,
killed that shit.
so
I'm in
it's
the group
like-
chats.
I be coming in the
Definitely.
That'd be
already
dope,
know.
though.
You
Definitely
already
be dope.
know.
I like that shit. It's just fire.
keep going, because I be watching it. I be getting too hype in my room. Like,
Really?
Oh my God. You see how I come in your comments? Damn.
Right.
You look at it like, damn. Damn, boy, that shit is crazy.
I'm dead.
It's really crazy
That's
because
dope.
like when I first like when me and Denise have known each other since middle school, but like when we reconnected in college and like we were on a hip hop dance team and I watched you like and you weren't really like that was your first
I
time
had a
really
couple
getting
dances
into
on that team.
yeah,
Couple
like
dances.
you were just like really getting heavy into hip hop. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like just to see Denisha's growth in hip hop over these past few years, like not to say she was ever whack because she was,
Nah, I was.
always better than all of us.
I was.
Nah, Denisha
Yo.
was always it. She
I
was
don't watch
always
the
the
videos.
one, but like just to see how far you've come and like, damn man, like I could only imagine how you're gonna be in like 5 years, not even 5 years, bro, in like 2 years, in like a year, in like 6 months, in like tomorrow.
Yo, let
Like I could only imagine.
That's fire.
But like Brady said, keep doing it, keep applying pressure, keep working. I know it's a lot. I know it sucks traveling and doing everything you're doing, but like I know what else would you be doing? Like this is what you love, this is what you're passionate about. So yeah, you got anything to say to that?
I want to give a huge thank you to Pass The Aux. Just for all the support. Yeah,
did
like
good.
yeah.
Good.
Thank you. You feel me?
did
Yeah. You guys are
All right,
lit.
Alrighty, so let's get into some of the topics. We're gonna start off with the mulatto conversation, just because you know
I didn't know about this, by the way.
this conversation
don't know
kind of
this
goes
either.
hand in hand with like the Danileigh conversation. That happened like last week in the media, or maybe 2 weeks ago in the media, and we haven't shot. The last time we shot like 2 weeks ago, right? And I remember when it first came out, I was like, damn, I wish we were shooting this week because I really want to talk about this. But it's still relevant. But yeah, Mulatto the rapper is changing her name because she's been getting a lot of colorist allegations from the beginning of her career. If people don't know, mulatto means fairer skin, like lighter skin. So yeah, from the beginning of her career, people been coming at her for that name, but she finally decided, okay, I'm gonna change it because I'm tired of being an alleged colorist and da 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 da. So I just wanted to bring up that conversation to you guys
But-
and see how you guys felt about
But
it.
isn't she mulatto?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's mulatto.
So why does it
So
matter?
What's the problem?
Yeah.
I'm
I think what
trying to get it.
No.
in the mulatto
I'm trying to get it.
situation, the mulatto and the Danileigh
Two separate situations.
so completely different, because with the mulatto thing, I think what people don't like is just the fact that she's I think it's a sensitive topic because it's funny because I'm reading the autobiography of Malcolm X, my nigga. I'm reading this book right now, and I just started it. And in the beginning, like, it's so crazy how relevant this book is till the times today. But I was reading it, and Malcolm was talking about his dad, and how he was the lightest of all his siblings. And his parents like kind of favored him. Like his dad, he had like 8 siblings, and his dad would beat the shit out of all of them except for him. He was the only one he didn't beat. He would take him with him to all his like, cause his dad was heavy in the Marcus Garvey campaigning and stuff. He would take him to like the underground meetings and everything, and he was the only one he would take. And he talks about, he even brings up the word mulatto, which was so funny. Like I was reading it and I was just like, damn, Malcolm, like you was fucking predicting the future. Like, but basically he brings up the word mulatto just because colorism is such a like big thing in the community, in the Black community, and not just with like the world. Of course, like externally it's a huge thing, but even internally it's a huge thing. Like where he was talking about how light-skinned kids had privilege growing up. Like if you were lighter in the family, you know, the aunts and uncles would always revere to you as the prettiest or the most handsome, or like they would get the special treatment. And he said specifically in his household, he saw how him being the lighter tone made him more favorable. So when it gets to that type of conversation, I can understand where people get offended by the word mulatto because it specifically means that and what the like everything behind that meaning. But like Brady said, it's a name. Like with this situation, I really don't think she intentionally went into it like, fuck the dark skins, I'm mulatto. I
feel like because this is such a sensitive topic that, you know, we put a lot of emotion behind it. So when people are emotionally charged, you know, you're easily triggered. So I feel, you know, with everything going on with Danileigh, like you said, and everything with colorism, that, you know, mulatto is just next on the chopping block.
Of course.
So let's dig deeper. Let's get into the root of that, because mulatto is kind of like the surface, and Danileigh is the one that is the real like hot topic. And I know it happened a minute ago, but Alex, I know me and you were speaking about it. You were speaking very passionately about it. So platforms here, like Danileigh, everyone knows what happened with Danileigh. What are your thoughts on that? And then D, I want to ask you, like, what are your thoughts about that?
Let's start off with D. I would like to hear.
No, honestly, first off, mulatto, like when they made her name or like they named her mulatto, it's not like they didn't know what it meant, you know? So it's all about the intention. Like Danileigh, she just wanted to be petty. Like she was just being petty.
That was straight petty.
Like she was literally being petty.
What do you mean being petty?
It was her and the baby. It was about her and the baby's baby mom. They're going back and forth, whatever the case is, right? So she put out a song to be petty towards her and be like, yo, he's back with me.
And she played herself.
Yeah, like she played herself by being like, oh, he wants a yellow bone, not you, you know? And
that's
she's
so disrespectful.
Yeah, and if you look at
that's so disrespectful. Like so disrespectful.
But you think she was feigning ignorance? Like when she was
being petty. Like people, like she was like, oh yeah, I never meant this towards everyone. It's like, okay, like I'm sorry. When you get caught doing something, it's like, I'm sorry.
It wasn't even a real apology though.
No, it wasn't.
I didn't like the apology. It sounded like a white person's apology.
And that goes back into what we've all talked about on multiple occasions, where I feel like artists in this time have not been able to read the room, have been able to see what's going on and act accordingly. Like 100%. It's the same example why people get mad. Like Kim K is posted, people are hungry, and Kim K is posting herself on a tropical island.
On her birthday. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like who wants to see that? And it's just Danileigh. It's. I feel like it's not necessary right now, and I feel like that also divides Black women even more because I'm telling you, why has there still never been a headline tour with like 4 Black women superstars,
dark-skinned women,
even dark skin, brown, mulatto, Black, like everything. And I just feel things like that Danileigh stuff, it makes that divide deeper.
I mean, but she's problematic herself because on Twitter she was calling Black women monkeys. So
wait,
she,
no. When was she doing this?
But she got people are exposing her. Yeah, no, Danileigh is just problematic in herself. Like she was like, if they pulled up threads of like, Black, monkeys, like
it's a real thing. It's a real thing because even when I was reading the
that's crazy.
Like Charlamagne disappointed me how he handled that whole Danileigh thing, because he was just like, what's the problem? Like, it's just a song, it's like, it's just a song, my nigga. Like, do you understand how like
he's a little bit older though?
And sometimes when he be talking, I'm just like, oh, he's just an old nigga. Like, so I don't really even take it. Like I said, he disappointed me. It's not like I'm done with Charlamagne. Like I fuck with Charlamagne, but that just disappointed me just because it's like that shit really runs deep. Like, and it's like it's not a sensitive thing, because I saw a lot of people on the comments like, oh, y'all being way too sensitive. Like, stop coming for Danileigh's neck, and it's just like, the same way black people fight for like equality and how we acknowledge oppression, like we need to acknowledge colorism, because that is a very blatant thing. Like you see it today. Like I was even talking to Trey about somebody put up a dope ass post about Keke Palmer and just about like what she's been like, how she's just always been so vocal and always just been someone she's so fire, and like just somebody who's always been so outspoken and unapologetic. And then I look at a Keke and I'm just like, wow, Keke's been in the game for so long, but look at the jobs Keke gets, you know what I mean? Like she always gets the whack, like she always gets the work that, and it's like, it's not that
she's got to work really hard to make that like all of Keke's best roles, it was because of her. It wasn't because of the movie. She wasn't set up in a way where she could like really succeed like that. And go back to the Danileigh thing. I understand how people feel, like where they say people might be too sensitive. I understand that side, because I just felt like, again, when it comes to reading the room, it felt like that song was emotionally charged. It'd be one thing, right? If it was like she was just like, oh, all my like yellow bone girls, like to the left.
It wasn't like empowerment.
Right.
It wasn't
like empowerment for being light skinned. It was just like, oh, you want a light skinned bitch? Like fuck that bitch. Like, that's kind of whack to me. Yeah. And she called them brown women monkeys or black people monkeys. I don't know what's happening.
But also to play devil's advocate real quick, and then we can kind of. But just to play devil's advocate, I don't feel like we should be killing everybody, though.
Facts,
like,
I agree.
I think that shit is so stupid.
I think it's a learning experience for Danileigh.
Yeah,
I didn't like how she handled it. I didn't like her apology.
Not at all.
Her apology would have shown a lot of times an apology.
What's she saying in her apology?
She said, "I'm dating
a
black man."
The whole typical, how can I be a racist? I have a black boyfriend. I have black dark skinned friends. But even if you saw her face, like it was like she was being forced to do it. Like she didn't even want to do it. She was just like,
she was reading a prompt.
It was like she was like, yeah. So y'all are really upset about this, and like it was just very like, shorty, this is not real, you know what I mean? And it's like an apology will really make me like decide if like you learned from the situation or not. And I just know she learned nothing.
She's
from
bad
that.
Still though. She can get the smoke.
Hold on,
that's her problem. She's feeling herself way too much. That's why she plays.
The one thing that I do, feel herself because she could get the.
She's a beautiful girl.
She can get the
smoking a pancake. She can get the whole. She can get the whole.
He said
whole
thing. That's the first time I heard that. I like that, smoking a pancake.
Wait. I don't think apologies are real either. Like,
yeah, especially when it comes from celebrities. Especially when it comes from celebrities.
Nah, sometimes
you can't.
Well, not all the time, but it's how they do it. Like you know how you do it. Like the way you describing it, she wasn't with it.
Because Danileigh, I would have appreciated if she came on and she was like, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I was a little salty with this nigga's baby mama. I came over here feeling myself. I should have never put the song out. It was disrespectful, because I do understand the aspect of empowering light-skinned girls, but what more empowerment do y'all need? Like you got like the world is literally set up for the 100%. Race, like the ambiguous black girl.
Isn't that the beautiful aspect of hip hop? You know, where the power comes back to the people, and it's like no matter how many times we have been deceived so many times, but it's like when that shit is real, and we will always stand up. And in this case, Danileigh quickly realized the power of that hip hop shit, which is rooted in the blackness, you know
in blackness, and in all blackness. You know what I mean? I think what the biggest thing that came out of this is that we really do need to address colorism. We really do need to like open more spaces for black women, brown skin, dark skin women to have positions of power, to be the face of things. Like I love Zendaya, I love Amanda, I forgot her name, I love the Zoe Kravitzes, I love these black women, and they are black. But instead of us searching for a black woman who represents blackness, why don't we start giving roles to women who embody blackness in every sense of the, like, in every sense, you know what I mean? Like, stop with the representation. Like, I don't want a half white, half black girl. You can write it down, bro. I don't want a half white, half black girl who looks racially ambiguous. Like, if it's a black story, I want a black girl with my hair, with my skin tone, you know, or darker, lighter, whatever. But it's like, that's why I love that these conversations are happening, and I love that people are. I don't want you to cancel Danileigh. I just like the fact that people are dragging her for it, but not the. I don't want to say drag. I just like the fact that they're bringing it to her attention.
75% of America forgot already.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
They on to the next one.
Nah, you know who didn't forget Danileigh? She was salty, bro. By her tweet, everything, I knew she was salty. But yo, the baby, tell your girl to act right. And
he's with his baby's mom's right now. So
and I was about to say this. One lesson to you, Danileigh. I have not heard one word from the baby's baby mama. And you know why? Because he's the baby's baby mama. So when he's telling you he's going to go see his kids...
Oh,
all right, next topic.
Lord. Oh my God!
That's why she's not even talking. She don't want to talk, bro.
Nah, he's there right now. He's there right now. That's why he's there with his kids right now.
She want to say nothing. She's like,
okay,
keep playing yourself.
Can I bring up a real thing, real quick,
Yeah.
that relates to that a little bit? I had a conversation over the weekend with my sister about would I be secure enough to be in a relationship with someone who has a kid and has a good relationship with the kid's father, and I said I don't think so.
Really? You were talking about this.
I said I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because I always see, especially we could even talk about even in the hip hop world or even in general, hip hop world, life in general, there's always gonna be a relationship that you'll never be a part of, nor understand. And even when I was watching 1-on-1, you ever seen 1-on-1? It's back on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yo, shouts out to Kyla Pratt.
Love Kyla Pratt,
Kyla Pratt. Yo, I'm going to give you your roses, girl, because that was...
She's another one.
I almost forgot how much that show was important to me, and
that
seeing the stuff
fire.
like that. But even where she, her parents are split up, and... They still have a great relationship, though. They date other people, but then there's just random times,
they
just
love
based
each
off
other.
the love of your kid. Sometimes he might spank it one time, 2 times. And I'm like, damn, I feel like that'll bring... it's true, though. I feel like that will... You created a child with that person. You was in there, and you was... you was in there. I don't know, bro.
Me, if you are a black man... and you are a great father, and you are you have a good relationship with your baby mama, you're spanking it. There's no way. Bro, there is
right?
The only time I would believe you.
No.
You're spanking it, Denisha. You not telling me that.
Because
they have a good relationship. The only way I would believe it is if he hated her guts. If he hated her guts, then I would be like, all right, we need to work on making this better. But yo, if he's good with his baby mom, and you know how black men are, they always look to the woman you was the one that gave me my
either.
You gave me my child, you gave me my baby, you gave me my
I feel like Trey, you have to understand the most because that is closest to your personality. You are such a spiritual in tune with what's going on.
Trey would love his baby mama.
If you had a positive relationship with your baby mom, I hear you one day being like, yo, Brady. Yeah, I was just there. I picked him up from soccer, and then we all just went out.
And I was looking in his eyes, and I looked at her eyes, and I looked at her eyes,
and I clipped it one time.
Because you gotta know that you gotta know the boundaries though.
That's true.
I feel and then when you're dealing with kids, that's a different level of maturity. You know what I'm saying? Of course you have those weak moments as a human being, but I think overall, come on, y'all know what's up. Y'all can't fall in those same habits because once y'all start falling in those same habits. Maybe once or twice, I don't know, but yeah.
He's mine though. Sure. Yo, at that point, if I have a baby daddy, if we not together, he's still mine.
Alex is triggering today, bro. She's triggering today, bro.
Yo, I know you guys been seeing this in that. That nigga's mine. That nigga's mine. If I'm single, he's fucking me.
Hell,
all right? Nigga, get the fuck out of here. That nigga's mine. And I'm gonna wink at you when you walk in the house with him. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yo, Pass The Aux,
yeah, I'll be
bro.
calling him like, oh, let's go to a photo shoot for the kids.
Right.
I'm
gonna be at the soccer game tomorrow.
Are you gonna be at the soccer game tomorrow? Wait, you gotta pick up Jaden, then I'll pop up.
Right.
Oh, I thought I was picking up Jaden today. Oh, let's go. Okay, let's go have dinner. Drop him off, get him drunk. Come on.
Then while the game, let's go get ice cream.
Yo, when you a baby mama, you got too many ins, bro.
You
got too many
Yo, Denisha, this is the last time you coming on this show, bro. Look what you did to her, bro. She's broken now, bro.
Yo, she's living her best life right now. Go ahead, sis.
Yo, so after the colorism talk, we're gonna go right into this. I'm gonna give it off to Brady, but the Lebron and courtside Karen.
Yo, bro, LeBron versus courtside Karen.
Versus, I love it.
LeBron versus, please stand and please rise for the honorable Judge Brady.
Yo.
Hello. It's
Yo,
good to
a
see
good
y'all.
show idea would be getting all the Karens that have been exposed and like having
a
biopic, like just having like a talk with them. That'd be a good show.
Actually, that would be a good special.
That would be a good special.
Getting all these people who got like
caught
exposed
being
and caught,
Karens and like really getting their perspectives and stuff.
Oh. Yo, Jones, let's talk after this.
Yeah.
So LeBron versus courtside Karen. So for those of you who don't know, LeBron was playing the Hawks. LeBron was doing what LeBron does, and that's greatness. And there was this married couple. The dude is 60 or 65, and the wife is like 25. So we all know what's going on there. Sitting courtside, we all know what's going on there. He's 65 and he's got abs. You know what's going on there. What's going on there? Steroids.
Yeah, literally.
So basically, they were trash talking LeBron James. They were like, "Yo, like fuck, da 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 da," and LeBron, as being a black man and especially a human being, was like, "Yo, you're wildin'." Started talking. Walked right up to them, said, "Yo, they're bugging out," basically, and they got kicked out of the game. And Karen comes on like, "I was defending my husband, and what sports without trash talk?" And even in her apology, she was like, "What sports without a little trash talking and things like that?" And
there's a difference.
There's a difference, bro. Like, you can trash talk, but there's got to be a boundary. And I feel like that comes with this society's rich entitlement, like where if you're a celebrity or if you're a person of status, you have entitlement into things that's actually going on. And I call that the Donald Trump effect, where it's like you have this celebrity impact so you can actually touch the real world in ways that you have no authority to.
Yeah.
So the fact that this woman is able to talk to LeBron James it's disrespectful. She should keep her mouth shut. First off, I have a big problem with people sitting courtside anyways. I said that they should have been got rid of courtside just because you're too close.
Yeah, you.
How many times is someone like trying to go save a ball and you run into somebody, they splash beer on them? Like at the end of the day, they got to play the game. Like it's whack. Like that.
Even when they get like I be seeing sometimes like the ball be going out of bounds and then like the ball player will like fall right into the courtside players and the people watching.
But LeBron basically also said too that if they come back, he's not trying to come back to. He's not playing if he sees them sitting courtside.
I love that.
I don't think they're coming back.
I love that.
So
I love
that's
that.
awesome. I love seeing a black man control his destiny and being able to tell, someone where if LeBron wasn't a famous basketball player, wouldn't have the authority to stand up for himself like that.
Yeah.
So I just love seeing shit like that.
I was in a heavy, like my high school was heavy in sports and I used to love our basketball games. So much fun. I've seen players stop playing to go fight somebody who was talking shit in the stand. So it's like if LeBron, someone who's an NBA player who's super focused on the court, can hear you talking shit about him repeatedly to the point that he has to stop and say, "Yo, get them out of here." Obviously, you wasn't doing no trash talk. You was talking shit.
Can I ask you a question?
You was talking crazy.
Yeah.
What is too far? What's the trash talk that's too far?
Talking about someone's family.
Yeah.
Talking about someone's family. Talking about
what did KG say about
Lala?
Tastes like a honey nut.
She tastes like a honey nut. That was disrespectful.
Like,
Carmel, that was disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
That's wild.
But yeah, if you're talking about somebody's family, if you're talking about like
somebody's
race,
race, anything that has to do with their race,
what if you're playing?
Death
What if you're playing and you just
yeah.
suck, and they're just violating you?
Well, I mean,
is that considered?
If you suck,
over,
I mean,
if, Trey,
well,
if,
that's
if
the
they
thing,
sucked,
though.
would this be on the blogs?
If this was Danny Green, we wouldn't really care as much.
Yeah,
right?
it wouldn't be in the blogs.
It's that it's LeBron James, and that it's the fact that LeBron doesn't ask for that smoke. Out of anybody, LeBron is one of the greatest of all times. Has
Super
no off the court problems.
Yeah.
Has no unproblematic baby mom or unproblematic family
yeah.
home. I mean. His son was smoking weed, but so what? So was I, nigga.
Yeah. Weed is literally candy.
Weed is basically almost legal. Like he's Gucci.
It's like candy, bro. You can go to the store
LeBron, where he
and
holds himself to this standard, where it comes back and it echoes again into where it doesn't matter how much money you have. Doesn't matter what status you have, you still a nigga. And I just like that LeBron was able to control his destiny like that.
I think it's important for black people of status to definitely use their blackness against that. Like anytime you could throw white people out, anytime you could ban them from something, anytime not for real, because this country do it. Like just do it, Nike. Just
site.
Do it. Like don't think twice. Do it. Like because white people have way too much privilege.
Get them out of here.
Wow, devil's advocate.
Get them out of here.
Devil,
I'm saying, I ain't really got nothing for it. That's pretty much
He's
it.
like, yeah,
I
you
ain't
know.
really got nothing. Let's move on.
So to Brady, your favorite topic, Wendy Williams. Yo, she's
Hold
been.
on.
First off, I'm gonna just say it like this. I've had a problem with Wendy Williams for a long time.
Wait, hold on,
Now-
before you get into your
Why?
problem, explain like what's going on.
So Wendy Williams
Oh,
just
go ahead.
her biopic / documentary,
Yeah,
whatever.
it's-
Sorry, real
Both.
quick before you really get into that, Wendy Williams is built like
Oh my
Don't
Shannon Sharp.
leave her
Oh
alone.
my god.
She and Shannon Sharp got the same build on 2K. I promise,
You
bro.
can't go from
I
talking about.
promise.
Yo,
Wendy
Todd, can you
Williams and
insert a
Shannon
picture of that
Sharp
nigga?
got the both, bro. They're both slashing powerful.
I don't like
You
talking
can't.
about
Yeah,
it.
no.
I don't
Wait,
like that.
You can't go from
I like
talking
that.
such
You know
black
why? Because
positivity.
she can. You know why?
And then talking
Don't talk
about
about
women
why.
like that.
Don't
Nah,
talk about
no,
women.
let me tell you why.
Before you
She
go.
asked for that smoke, bro.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did, and
How,
I'll tell you
bro?
why. when
Her
she get
mom
into this.
just died.
She
Leave her
asked for-
alone.
That's
She
her
asked for
DNA,
smoke.
bro.
She asked for smoke.
Don't do
Her
that.
mom
I'll tell you why
Leave
once you
her
get into it.
alone.
You go first, and then I'll
But yeah,
give it
her
up.
biopic just dropped on Lifetime, so she's been on a
The
huge
documentary
documentary
and,
biopic, whatever. She's been on a huge press run, so like I know there's no way not one person at this table hasn't seen that shit. Like she's been everywhere. She's been talking about how she slept with Method Man, and
That's
she got
what- yes,
yeah,
slept
she
with
slept with
Method Man,
Method. She got pregnant by somebody else.
Raspy.
Who she get pregnant by?
Raspy.
Raz, she got pregnant by Raz B.
She bought
The
him a
singer,
car.
Raspy.
Yeah.
Isn't that random?
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah,
random.
so random, and aborted it.
Niggas was
Like-
hitting Wendy.
Gosh.
Nah,
But yeah, she was talking a lot about her abuse and everything that she went through with her husband Kevin something.
Kevin Spacey,
Kevin
whatever his name.
Kevin Spacey. I was literally thinking Spacey, but I knew it wasn't him.
I was like,
'Cause
Kevin
that's a
Spacey,
white
that's the
man.
white dude,
Yeah,
that's the
white
white
man,
dude,
white
that's the
man.
white dude, yeah.
But yeah, Kevin something. And like Charlamagne has been killing them on the Breakfast Club, like every chance he
He's
gets.
been killing him.
He's been
really.
killing him, yeah.
And like
he'll
really,
kill Wendy a little bit, but then come for her
Come
rescue,
for
and then
her, like,
yeah.
Earlier season when you had a gripe with Wendy and you kind of vocalized it. Is it the same thing?
It's
like,
the same thing, and it doesn't stop. And I feel like,
And it
I feel
don't
like
stop.
I feel like as Black people in America, we run this fine line where you also want to support other Black people. But I feel like sometimes we have to also understand
Keep it
when
real.
keep it real, and when somebody's taking something too far. I've heard Wendy talk about people in a way where it's like they've obviously shared specific, secretive, or confidential information with you, and you say it in a way where you're unapologetically saying, and you're kind of even saying it in a way to floss. My last problem I had with her was when she was talking about Black China and how Black China was looking for a job. That's disrespectful.
That's so
That's
disrespectful.
so
Why are you
disrespectful.
talking about that? Yeah.
No way. She's not talking about that. So why are you talking about that? She probably came to you to talk to you about something, and that's what I'm talking about. Is why should I look out for her if she's not looking out for her own fellow Black woman?
Yeah.
Things like that, where she's talking about Meek, where she's talking about all these people who are out here who, granted, they have flaws, and that's your job. You're a media person, you're whatever. I get it, but I feel like sometimes the gas is too much.
Your job
and
is
nobody,
not to do
and,
that. Yeah.
And then Wendy gets surprised when people come for her and when people respond. Like, that shit don't make sense. And that's why I'll talk about your body, because I don't know who you are. So I can only talk about the things you say and what you look like. And what you say is whack and what you look like is whack. So
Oh, okay,
Period.
Denisha.
Denisha.
Yeah.
that's how I
Okay,
feel. Keep it a
Denisha.
stack.
How'd you
Keep
feel
it a
about it?
stack.
I mean, when you say it like that, yeah. I mean, but that's her brand though at this point. Like,
And it's
It
a
is,
whack
it is.
brand.
I know,
say
but
that too.
like,
I say that too.
do you know how many people that go off of the clout or like go off of like people's brands, like TikToks? Like, there's so many people on TikTok that can't dance, but they got millions and millions of followers, millions, and they're making money off of TikTok.
It's
Do
a
you know
likeness.
that
It's a likeness.
they get
yeah.
hired for shows like Versace, Walk the Runway. For doing that shit,
that's-
right?
that's
so
crazy.
I don't even
Yeah.
know. That's her brand. But
I mean, but that's the thing, though. It's like, that's different. You're talking about TikTok, and you're talking about someone else's life. Like,
Yeah.
it's just different. I don't like that shit. And I even say Charlamagne or all these other people, like you were talking about before, they do it in a way where it's different. Like,
Yeah, I know what you
it's
mean.
just
It's
different.
how you do it. It's how you do it.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, I want to support Wendy, but I don't like it. I
Well,
don't have
yeah.
to like it.
Okay,
At
now
all.
this is where I play a little devil advocate.
Go ahead, go for it.
Her movie, I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either.
But I heard some stuff about it, and it
Yeah.
seems like she went through
a lot of stuff,
plethora of abuse and shit like that. Does that make it any like? Does that season it at all or no?
What that does for me is maybe help me gain a little bit more understanding as to why, but that doesn't mean I don't like it. Like if you talk like we were talking. Y'all ever seen The Night Stalker?
Yeah.
Do you know on Netflix? It's about the serial killer dude.
That shit is fucking crazy.
In like California, and he had a terrible life.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Like
it doesn't take
was
away
abused.
From what he did,
It doesn't take away from the actions that you're committing. Like it's unfortunate, but.
Wendy's been,
and I don't mean to compare it to a serial killer, by the way.
No.
That was just for the example.
I know
what
I'm saying?
For the example.
Wendy's been somebody I've been like paying close attention to for a very long time. When I read the Angie Martinez book, Angie spoke about Wendy because they actually worked in the same building for a few years, and I feel exactly how Angie feels about her. Angie punched her, gave her a 2-piece at work because she was talking shit about her. Yeah, she gave her a 2-piece, and I loved when I read that because I fucked with Angie, but like when I feel like I could really, when I really could feel you on a deeper level, like she 2-pieced her at work because Wendy, she did. She gave her, what did Emmy say? 2-piece and a biscuit.
2-piece and a biscuit with honey on the side.
Angie 2-pieced her because, Angie at the time was huge, a huge radio personality. Wendy was a huge radio personality, and Angie already felt a type of way when Wendy got hired, just because she already knew what Wendy was about. She knew, because like Denisha said, this is her brand. This is what she's like. This is what they love Wendy for. What she does, Yeah. So it's like Angie didn't fuck with her because she would talk shit about her on air. So it's like that alone tells you if she's willing to talk shit about somebody who works in the same building as her, imagine a celebrity. You know what I mean? So it's like, but in the end, Angie said she gave her a 2-piece. They ended up not being able to work together and stuff like that. But she said in the end, she just truly feels bad for Wendy. Like, because she sees behind all of that, she could have the potential to be a good person. But just behind, like, I sympathize with it because I see where like Wendy probably wanted to get into the, she was a radio personality, wanted to get into the field. They probably loved her loud, obnoxious takes and how funny. And then, when you get sucked into that, you start to lose yourself. And obviously I didn't see the documentary either, but just from what I've been following with Wendy and what I've been hearing, I think Wendy is just somebody who lost herself a long time ago and has been like just trying to dig herself out while digging herself even deeper.
Is she considered a legend?
No.
In the radio world, yes. In the radio world, yes. In the radio media world, yes.
Can I tell you?
Yes. She makes bread.
I knew we was going to talk about this, so I kind of like was like looking up some of the past, like when Wendy was back in the day, and then Charlamagne was black. She was on fire. Remember that?
Yeah.
Like when they had their little
before Charlamagne got light skin.
For real, like.
Whoa.
He didn't get light skin, bro. He just got better skincare, bro.
Listen. I was watching some of their radio show, and I cannot hold you. They have some like the craziest. I can't think of like maybe like Star. I like talking about like radio, just wildness. Like their radios. Watch like an old interview of them. Like they violate like Chingy. They violated Sierra.
I feel like Chingy earned it.
You remember when Sierra would get so much hate? You remember that era?
You remember when they thought Sierra was a man?
Yeah,
that was a fact, and we just forget, and we don't apologize to this beautiful woman, bro.
Yeah,
I really thought she was. Well, I was a kid.
You did?
I didn't know. I was a kid. That's what everyone was talking
about.
I
can't hold you.
That's what we talk. Because you know why? And it's just that I was young. I was young.
They were zooming in trying to look for her dick.
Because they try to. In that one video where she's wearing the black tights and she just looks real strong.
Oh, she was doing like
That's
a boy?
what it was. Yeah. Yes, exactly.
I remember that.
Yo, that's a fact.
Now, when she had goodies niggas with dead zoom in,
the CEOs.
They were like goodies right there.
We ain't shit.
And I just want to say, on my behalf, Sierra, I was an impressionable kid, and I'm still sorry.
Yeah, Sierra is fire,
You're
bro.
Fire.
Sierra is fire.
But to wrap up the Wendy thing, I think she is a legend, though. I think she is a legend.
100%.
She earned her spot, but
100%.
You got to age into it gracefully, though.
Yep.
And that is something that it does not look. It looks like she's falling into it.
She needs
you feel
help.
What I'm saying?
She needs real help. Like with Wendy, she hasn't. Like what we're looking for Wendy, she could never give us in the state that she's in. You know what I mean?
Is she connected to the black audience or no?
I think she's connected to the Hollywood
a lot of
audience.
black gays really. Her demographic is middle age, because you know she has a 4 o'clock show, and anytime someone has like a 4 o'clock daily show, that kind of tells you their demographics. They have like the moms, the like, you know, mid 30s to 40s, the gay men, you know, the how you doings, like they love that. Like, bro, Wendy's huge, bro. When I was younger, like it was like Oprah, Wendy, and like Angie Martinez. Like it was like them three as like some of the biggest things. But like you said, it's how you do it. Because now look at how we revere Angie. Look at how we revere Oprah. And look at Wendy.
But maybe she doesn't want that though. Like I feel like
maybe what would she want then?
Exactly what she's doing.
I think
I honestly think that's exactly
too.
When you want to be different from other people, like we compare her to so many people, they have similarities. She's the one person that is so problematic that all we think of the negative, but negative publicity is the same thing as good publicity.
Good publicity.
For her, that's really could be the thing. Yeah.
So like,
that's true.
There's Can you compare Wendy to somebody?
Speak to the mic.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Can you like find someone that's like
Charlamagne, her protege
is a little
like
bit,
maybe,
but not even to.
He got nicer. Like
he got nicer because he had to.
Not even.
Yeah,
he had to. I think he just started becoming a little bit more aware of what he was saying.
Yeah. I agree.
He wrote
but again,
a book.
where he has that Wendy effect
reading.
too, where that's why you liked him, because he was raw and he was like, you know, that's what they like.
But that's the thing about Wendy too. I just want her to get help because I see the potential in her, because I've watched Wendy Williams shows and stuff, and as much as she likes to talk shit about other people, she talks about herself too. Yeah. So she's not like one of those people that just like
But she talks shit about other people in a very nasty way.
In a very nasty way.
Like
yeah.
she don't got shit
like
all the
that.
way in the back of her
Because
closet.
Wendy has been very transparent about her drug addiction.
Yeah.
She's been very transparent about a lot of things. Like Wendy's one of those people where, like I said,
she has.
She has been very transparent about her drug addiction.
I just don't like, just because you're a drug addict don't mean you could talk about the next nigga that's doing drugs.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, bro.
I just, at the end of the day, like I don't agree
like
with a lot of. Nah, stop with her body. I don't like that. Stop.
Yo, put them in the ring. Brady gets Wendy.
No lie,
Yo.
I feel like she could give me hands. Bro.
Yeah,
I think you can put up a fight
with
real quick.
So.
All I have to say to Wendy is like, I just really hope that she gets some help and she really finds her best self, because
Facts.
I really do. I don't want to see her, because the way it's going, like with just everything, it doesn't look good.
Yeah,
it
I hope she gets help too.
Doesn't look good, bro. And she looks lost.
Anyway, pass the aux, bro.
I got a curveball real quick, right? And this is mainly for you two, right? Yeah, I got 4 artists, right? Y'all got to let go of one right now. SZA, Snow Allegra, Summer Walker, Ari Lennox.
SZA, Snow Allegra, Summer Walker,
Ari Lennox.
I'm gonna let Denisha go first. I don't like this.
Snow gotta go.
But you told me before you don't listen to Snow.
Exactly. That's why it's so easy for me, because I don't
gonna
listen to
bump
her.
Snow after this, and you're gonna change your mind.
You haven't listened to one Snow song?
I not for me to be like, oh my god, I know that song. Like I don't know who that is.
You would like,
But like
So
honestly,
fire.
like if Snow wasn't in the equation, it would. Who did you say again?
Summer Walker, Ari Lennox, and SZA.
she not letting go of SZA.
Yeah, no, that's my spirit animal.
That's a
Yeah,
lot.
it would have to be Summer Walker. Like she's too.
Whoa.
You
It
would let
would-
go of Summer?
It would have to. I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know. I'm so sorry. No, her pen's crazy, but I mean,
love
Letting go of Summer?
I would have to.
Summer?
Yeah, because she making some dumb decisions. I can't have that in my playlist no more. Like I can't be looking
Wow.
at you.
We got
Sirs.
Hypothetically, if it wasn't,
All
if
four.
hypothetically,
all 4.
if it wasn't Black History Month, hypothetically, it would have been Snow. But realistically,
Okay.
Who is it? Talk.
realistically,
Don't do anything crazy.
out of the 4,
I already know.
Don't do anything
Say
crazy.
it.
by
Say it.
Solana, I'm sorry.
I knew it.
By SZA, I'm sorry.
I knew she
I'm
was
sorry.
Why?
Not because I want to. Like that. This I don't like this question at all. Because why? Like those 4 girls are like easily in my rotation. Like though I love those 4 girls
Why would you choose
immensely.
SZA? Why
But
would
the
you choose SZA?
reason why I'll take SZA out of that is because for right now, hypothetically, because remember it's Black History Month, I love SZA. SZA's in. But hypothetically, if it wasn't, the reason why I have to say SZA is because SZA, Ari Lennox, Summer, and Snow. Right now, if we're speaking about right now, they're giving me consistent music that I am obsessed with. Of course, Control is one of to me that's a classic album. Timeless classic. I could listen to every song right now and I wouldn't skip a beat. But the reason why is that SZA since then she's given me a couple of singles and I'm not really loving it. Like, I love Good Days, don't get me wrong. I didn't really like Hit Different. I didn't really like that Black Panther song she did with Kendrick, even though y'all love that. I didn't like that song. Because
what are you talking about, bro?
I didn't like that song.
That song visuals? I thought that shit was
I don't like pop.
crazy,
I don't like SZA because I got a Control. I don't want to hear her doing music that it sounds like the industry wants her to make instead of, because Control was such a, to me, such a, that's SZA, that's Solana, that is SZA. So when she gives me other songs that are more on the pop side and more not to say that every song has to be like a Control, that's not what I'm saying. It's just, she gives me, it's a little too inconsistent for me. Whereas Ari Lennox, I think Ari Lennox is gonna be she's gonna be one of the greats of our time. Summer Walker, her pen, the way she puts things together, and Summer don't care about y'all. And I'm not saying these artists are better than SZA. I'm just saying just with what they give me and how consistent. There's not a Summer Walker or Ari Lennox or Snow Allegra song that I've heard in the past year that I don't fuck with. There's not one. Yeah. So it's if SZA had an album out by now, and you asked me that, maybe this would have been a little different. Yeah. But right now, it got to be SZA. But SZA, trust me, I love you. I love you.
Didn't Summer only give us 4 songs though? Her last was only 4 songs.
Summer was the EP.
Yeah, but I still like her. It's just.
And didn't she cancel her tour? Didn't she say she was quitting music?
Summer Walker,
yeah, she did say that.
So you about to
she was quitting music.
Okay, but she came back though.
But SZA said she was quitting music.
But then
she came back. Summer came back. We all come back.
Has SZA ever left you at a tour?
Left you at a tour?
Has she ever left you alone? Has she ever left you? Has she ever left you on the line at the grocery store to go get something and you ain't
even Has she ever left you hanging like that? Summer don't care about you. She be writing songs and then going back to London.
Oh.
Yo, I feel I'm so sorry.
You know what's crazy though? A lot of people be talking about that.
It just hurt my heart because I love SZA. Out of all of them, SZA.
It was hard for me because trust me, I knew about this question even before today, and trust me, I had dreams about it. I was but like I said, Black History Month, Snow gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta delete it. I don't want to hear you play SZA ever again.
I was gonna actually.
That's my girl. I love SZA. I'm a rider, SZA rider.
Yeah.
Who is it again?
It's Summer, Ari, SZA, and Snow Allegra.
Don't even throw Ari there. I love her. Ari's gonna be my future baby moms.
I can see that.
Ari,
but you're actually married.
But I'm married. Polygamy. What I got? What SZA, Summer Walker, Snow Allegra. Yeah, it's Black History Month. Snow Allegra, bro.
Yeah,
it's buggy. I would
Black
kick
History Month, bro.
I know you would.
I kick SZA out too.
No,
why would you kick SZA out?
I feel like SZA. You know what it is? I feel like SZA's best music isn't comparable to any of their best music besides Ari.
Snow. I put Snow's last project up there. I think it's
up there, but I'm thinking, let's think of a best single. Think of SZA's best single and think of Snow's best single.
That's true. Toronto, You, Nothing.
You know what I mean?
She had a couple joints on there.
Even when you think of that, where you even talk about that Black Panther record, or was it All the Stars?
Yeah,
that was the one?
All the Stars.
All the Stars? Yeah, that's
one.
I didn't like
anybody else kind of make a song like that?
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. The only reason why is Summer can't.
I see what you're saying.
To me, Summer can't go because Summer's too crucial.
But she is in TDE.
She's too crucial.
Yeah, she's in TDE. She got
Ari can't go because her vocals is
Ari's vocals is stupid.
Love her.
Snow can't go because she's just fire.
Snow's fire. I don't like the question.
I don't like the question.
Yeah, I don't like the question.
That's like saying pick JJ.
Yeah, because Snow is out just out of
I don't know who Snow is. So I have a question for you guys. I'm not answering this. So switch Snow with her. Do you guys listen to her?
Then her would be getting out of here. Get her out of here.
What?
I love her, but her is not.
Speak.
I love her, and I think she's super talented. But the way I connect to the 4 girls Trey mentioned, I don't think I would ever connect to her like that.
Do you listen to her like you listen to them? Have you given her the opportunity?
Yes,
to be a star.
Yes,
you gave the other ladies opportunity.
I really like her. I
know she's been hitting my soul.
I really like her. I really like her.
Shout out to Yanni
Jasmine
Appleseed.
Sullivan too.
Yeah.
I love all my
Yanni
girls.
Appleseed. Oh yeah, she's fire.
Didn't she?
Yes.
mix. She mixed some of hers. Shout out to her. We speaking about it. I just thought about it.
No, that's fine.
Yo,
all right,
speaking of fire girls, sorry. Let me just say this. Speaking of fire girls, have y'all been seeing Chloe Bailey's Instagram, IG? Have you?
Have you seen
Jones was like, nah, I haven't seen that shit.
Really?
So I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll show you after this.
Yeah.
I'll show you after this.
So you know the group Chloe and Haley?
Chloe and Haley.
The one Beyonce, the two sisters that sing. You don't know them?
You know?
Yeah, the oldest one.
Her Busted Challenge has like 3 million
views. Crazy.
I think I'm 1.5.
It was insane.
I think I'm 1.5. No lie. It's got like 3 million
Brady,
views. I'm 1.5.
I'm a female and I watched that shit like 5 times. Like I was like, shorty, that shit's like bouncy, I was like, but I always peeped the cake on them too. I always peeped it because every time they would perform and stuff, I'd be like, whoa, what is this body?
What's out of nowhere though?
Because I've watched them since they were kids.
Yeah.
So when
did she get killed recently? Weren't they dragging her?
So that's why I wanted to bring it up because so she's 22 years old. Her sister is
22.
Yeah, she grown. She grown.
Okay,
Yeah. But the reason why people look at them as like Disney young girls because they've been in the game forever. They started off on YouTube, then they got recognized by Beyonce, and then Beyonce took them right under their right under her wing, and they've been killing it ever since. But Chloe's 22, and her sister I think is working on a project or something, so she's like away right now, like working.
Isn't she the Little Mermaid?
Yeah, I think she's.
I think she's doing the Little Mermaid right now.
I think she might be.
Look at the challenge.
Yeah, on set.
Look at the challenge.
But yeah, I think she's on set right now. But with her little sister being gone, like this is the first time she's like really could be be just Chloe. You know what I mean? So she just made an Instagram. Her first post, or maybe her second or third post, was the Busted Challenge, and then she's been just posting a lot of carefree, beautiful Black girl content, and people have been killing her for it, just basically saying like, yo, like, so the rah stupid shit, like, yo, you're doing too much, why are you making an Instagram just to show your body and da-da-da. So she had to come out. She was like crying on a live. It was because you could tell those girls are such beautiful, pure souls. So she like broke my heart when she was speaking. Yeah, she was like, yo, she was like, I'm 22, you guys have to understand, I've been in this game since I was a kid. She was like, I was growing up with like, you know how now we love the thick girl, but like growing up I always felt like, I was too big, I was too thick, I had cellulite, I always was so I had dreads. Like she was like, she just always felt like she wasn't the prettiest girl in the room. So now that she's 22 and she's found this new self-love and self-confidence, she's just showing her, bro, she's so talented. It's like, bro, when you
I always say, like, in general, why I have a problem with people coming at women in general for doing shit like that is
right after he made his Wendy Williams comment.
You read my mind.
No. I said it's coming at women for this. Wendy Williams not out here showing them shoulder pads on Instagram.
That ain't it, y'all. That ain't it.
What? That's not what I'm talking about.
That nigga said shoulder pads.
Nah.
You good, bro?
Bro, look, I'm telling you. I just said, I see how it is. Look, bro.
Showing her
and she's more than welcome to cut my ass. I'm not famous. What I was gonna say is, I just don't like when they do that to younger women, especially Black women, because what I've noticed, especially having two sisters, is when men age, they become vintage like wine. Ooh, he's old. He's like a daddy.
Yeah,
like,
Idris, Denzel. Yeah,
like but
when
when women age, I mean, granted, now it's like we're getting a little better with that. The Tracy Elise Rosses, Beyonce's who are aging beautifully. But usually when women fire,
I love her.
But when women age, it tends to be this thing where it's like, oh, you don't got the same tight butt no more, or the same waist, like
don't be doing all that.
Don't be doing all that. Aren't as like. Are deemed not as attractive and things like that. So I think while you're 20, show it off, bro. Show it off while you still got it, bro, before you get to 45 and someone's trying to come for you for doing that.
For real.
Bro,
yo,
keep doing that.
This is the best
keep
years
throwing
of your
another
life.
Busted challenge. Show me that. I mean,
the crazy part is none of this is new. Like, she has a Finsta, and she's literally just taking her posts from her Finsta and just posting them on her new IG. She's like, I've been like this. You guys just have never seen it. Yeah, and now you guys have an issue with it.
And people act like that's the only content she puts up. Like,
she
puts up her producing. She'll put up her singing. Like,
she put up that thing of her producing.
She's dope. She's so dope.
Oh,
like,
bro.
And it's like the only thing people are coming at is the fact that she got a fire body and she's flaunting. Like, shorty, if I had a Chloe Bailey body, I'd be doing everything she was doing. Everything. Worse. And like, it's like, I just love when girls do stuff like that because me, like, I would do things like that. I'm just not that type of social media girl, like, to just put things out like that. But bro, like, this summer, Catch me outside.
Talk about it.
Catch me outside, bro. Catch me
that?
Yo, Chloe, you are beautiful, girl. Keep doing your shit, and you're talented as fuck, and you got more money. So when they talk shit, just tell them to ask for their cash app.
Can I tell you? I've heard that their last album, Chloe and Haley, and I've heard it and I liked it, but then I went back to it on a car ride with Jasmine, maybe like a few months ago, and I digested it, and it is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing.
Trey
like the type
it wasn't really for Trey.
It doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
I like the song. Do it.
Here's the thing.
Do it.
I think what they're doing musically with the sounds and the harmonies is beautiful.
They're gonna be they're gonna be a problem.
Powerful,
they're gonna be a problem.
And it's sharp and distinct. Like when they're making song, like the ad libs from the layers to the emotion behind records, the ideas behind it. Like they can make a ratchet ass nasty breakup look beautiful.
Yeah, for real.
Like it's
See,
fire.
I like that you
Keep
said
doing
that. It's not that I don't like the record. It's just right now the state of mind that I'm in.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
not-
we just
yeah,
moved
you just
to New
moved-
York, so I'm in a New York state of mind. Like I'm not trying to hear that lovely sunshine,
mean-
rainbow over the mountain shit. Like I'm not
mean,
trying to hear that right now.
I was just,
for
I
real,
mean,
Trey
I
is
was
not
just,
trying to
I'm
hear
not
that shit.
trying to hear that.
I mean,
Trey
I want
wants-
Tim's
Trey-
on the mud, stomping through the hallway shit. Like,
Yo, Joe, I swear,
right
ever
now.
since we moved, oh my God, but let me say something real quick. But ever since we moved to the city, this nigga will not stop listening to Jay. Everything is Jay. Everything is Jay. He's reading Decoded. Everything is Jay. Jay. I'm like, nigga. But we went through his playlist. Definitely got more Drake than Jay.
So, I definitely have more Drake.
Wait,
Your
before
apology.
I have a question.
Your apology.
Wait, no, I just have a
What?
question. Why are you telling me this like I'm surprised?
So listen.
Even Vladis called me and was like, Trey definitely has more
Has
Drake
more
than
Drake
fucking-
on his
Listen,
list.
in
like-
one specific playlist, which is it's a vibe
Rap?
playlist, there's more Drake.
No,
But
the
in
rap one.
No, not in the hip hop joint. There's
You
not
had
more.
22 Drake songs in your hip hop playlist.
Yeah, but you didn't check how many Jay-Z songs I
Oh,
had.
you don't have more than Jay in
Yeah,
that one
in that
particular.
playlist,
but
yeah.
he was trying to play Drake like,
In
of
general.
course, in the rhythm in my
I was
vibe
surprised. I can't hold
playlist.
you. I didn't think I had 22
But
Drake
here's the
songs
thing.
in
Here's
there.
the
I can't
thing.
hold you.
And here's
So do
what
your
I
apology.
call the Drake
He's not
effect.
gonna let me. He's not gonna.
I'm not gonna let him. You can't apologize because he doesn't mean it. Here's the thing. Trey don't mean that apology. I'm sorry that I have more. You don't mean that shit. Shut up. With Drake though, and you sent Jones. You sent the clip with when Funk Flex was on.
What did Funk Flex say?
Funk Flex was on $1 Million Worth of Game,
Talking hella
and he
shit.
was talking how when it comes to the music. Like he's putting Drake above Jay-Z
That nigga drunk.
musically.
That nigga drunk.
And here's
Drunk.
why I
Me and
agree.
you spoke about
and here's
this.
why I agree.
And he's
So
low-key
silly.
And here's
right.
why I agree.
What?
And here's why I
Low-key.
agree. Here's why I agree.
Talk. My fault. This is a podcast. Talk.
Because
nigga, talk.
because I have to speak of objectively. I'm not speaking of my personal experience because I think that it's way closer. But when you put it objectively throughout the world, the entire world, right? Drake's innovations in sound and how he's led the innovations in sounds consistently
Yes.
for 10 years. I'm not
Jones is
saying
true.
Jay-Z does not make beautiful music. I'm not saying Jay-Z is not a masterful artist. That's not what I'm saying.
I
but
agree.
Jay-Z, Drake as far as sounds, melodies, right? Melodies,
Moods,
right?
moods.
I'm not even gonna say moods because Jay puts me in a mood.
No, I'm
But
saying different
melodies,
moves. Okay, I see what
but
you're saying.
melodies and the stuff, because now, like they said, hip hop and R&B have really kind of merged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rap and R&B is kind of the same thing. Like, and when
Jones
it comes
is
to the
like,
melodies, Drake
Got it.
got it.
Over
You can't
Jay-
lie. What do you mean?
Besides that, what else?
I said
That's it.
musically.
That's it.
But I'm talking about rap.
That's it.
I'm talking about where I'm feeling it.
That's
of course,
it.
Jay. When it
That's
comes to
it.
rap,
But
feeling
musically,
it,
he
personable,
does got
where
Jay.
it's
He does got
inspirational.
Jay.
I'm not giving that to Drake. I'm giving that to Jay.
Of
But I'm
course.
just talking about as far as music goes. If I don't know anything about these two and you play me something, will I like the music more?
Jones.
That's
Jones,
all I'm
Jones,
saying.
Jones,
That's all I'm saying.
Jones, can I ask you a question? Can you the way Jones?
Jones said he don't get
Trey,
it.
Trey,
He's
let
like,
me ask you a
Jones
question.
is sitting there like,
Bro, right?
Trey, let me ask you a question. The way, okay,
Canceled.
can you
No
play
more.
Jay-Z
Matter of
music,
fact,
right?
you host.
Can you play Jay-Z music in every atmosphere that you could play Drake music in? Like, mind you, you could play Drake if you want motivation. You could play Drake if you're trying to have sex. You could play Drake if you're trying to dance. You could play Drake if you're sad in a breakup. You could play Drake for a hype shit.
But
you could play Drake at a party.
You can't play Drake over with Jay-Z is that hustling hip hop
You're right.
shit.
Yes.
He will
But that's
never.
not what I'm talking about,
biggest
though.
element though.
Yes.
Y'all missing that.
Yes.
Y'all
I'm not
saying
missing that.
everything, but y'all
But
missing the
music,
protein
but
of the meal. Y'all missing the
I'm
protein
not.
of the meal.
You know, a
That's
protein is
Jay.
actually supposed to be 1/4 of your plate.
You need carbs and fat. You need carbs and fat.
I mean, I'm not a nutritionist or
Trey,
nothing,
what
but I'm
you're
just
saying,
telling
I
you.
agree. Like, to me, Jay is the
You're
better
not wrong.
rapper. He is the better
Yes.
mogul. He is
Yes.
the better black representation of hip hop and how to
Yes.
get it out the mud.
Facts.
But
Yes.
Drake musically got Jay-Z.
got him.
He got
Got
Jay,
him.
bro.
What do you think, Tanisha?
Nah, I just think that JC and Drake should sponsor this podcast because like
For real,
this
that's
is
all we
literally
talk about?
no,
That's all
like
we
literally
talk about.
consistently
All
for
right,
like
all right, so let's do this. If since you talking about snow and stuff,
I don't know.
Jay, Drake,
Meek.
Kanye.
Oh, don't put Meek in there.
Yeah, nah.
Don't put Meek in there. Don't put Meek in there.
You're real
Jay,
quick.
Drake, Kanye, and Wayne.
I knew you was gonna say
If
Wayne.
you had to throw out their entire discography,
Wait,
never
who-
Drake, Kanye, Wayne, Jay. You have to throw out their entire discography.
Wayne's shit gotta go.
Oh God,
You can't take Drake's
But
music
how
out.
can you take Wayne out if
We're
Drake?
talking about discographies, though.
Okay.
We're not talking about
Yeah,
the like
you gotta
the
throw
connection.
away- you gotta
talking about
throw away- you
discographies.
gotta
If we're
throw away
talking
Wayne.
about purely discographies, you can't throw Drake's out. You can't throw Hove's out. Who's the Kanye? You
Kanye.
can't
Yeah,
throw
you can't throw
Kanye's out.
Kanye's out.
It's
Yeah,
Weezy.
that's fine.
Yeah, Weezy
It's
gotta
Weezy,
go.
bro.
Weezy
Like
gotta
he's
go.
the most
y'all thinking about
disposable.
the
He gotta go.
podcast. Y'all
Get him
thinking
out
about
of
The
here.
podcast and
Yeah.
everything, like
Nigga said, get him
What
out of
is-
here.
Look at him right there,
Look,
like
he said
damn.
he's looking at us like, I
That
can't
ain't
believe
it,
you.
y'all. That ain't it, yo. But
right,
I'm
I'm
glad
mad.
you guys said that though, because I thought, huh? He's not better than Jay. He's not better than Jay. He's not better than Jay. Musically though, I think he's one of the best musically. Yes.
100%.
Okay, that's what we
And
mean.
I think
That's
that's
what we
what
mean.
makes better music is versatility. That's
But
what
he
sells
can't. So what different story?
music. Jay's a better rapper. It's whack. He writes some of them,
He writes some of them.
or he might even write half of them. I'll never know. That's why, and that's the thing. Where as a rapper, he can't be touched, and I don't even consider Drake one of the best rappers. We
He's
have
not.
this all the time.
He's one of the best artists, not rappers.
Artists, because same thing. He's
you're
in.
saying Drake
He's in
is a-
there with like Kanye.
You're saying
and things
Drake
like
is a
that.
better artist than Jay-Z.
Because the pen is
That's what you're
questionable.
saying?
Drake is a better artist. Oh yeah.
I don't agree.
I think.
Yeah,
one
I
of
don't think he's a better
the
artist.
artists.
Jones
I think
asked,
it's
what's
like-
your definition of an artist?
Well, when you think of an artist, now that I'm thinking about it, the image does count. The artist when it comes to the image, but
wrong
kind
with
of
Drake's
the
image?
music backing up the image. Well, there's too many times Drake's been like,
Yeah, but you hear dirt about everybody, bro.
I've
you hear
never
dirt
heard about Jay
Jay.
being
Yes, you
any.
do, bro.
I've never
He
heard
cheated on
about Jay,
Beyonce.
but that's the thing.
I've never heard that.
Cheated on
Jay's doing
Beyonce.
the disrespect.
Trey, you didn't hear nothing about Jay? You was just telling me today shit you've heard about Jay.
Nah, but that's like...
No, tell me what happened. Tell me, wait, tell me. Wait, tell me. What is it? What'd you hear?
Nah, but it's not...
No, but tell me, what'd you hear? I want to know. I've never heard one thing that smeared his name.
There's been
He
one
cheated
thing
on
that I
Beyonce.
heard. Not that.
Not
but
that.
It was just
Solange whooped his ass in the elevator.
on a business aspect. There's only one real...
Well, business is strictly
That's what I'm
financial.
saying,
I don't
like,
care about
so
that.
I don't wanna-
I'm
it's
talking about
business,
personal
like,
life.
yeah, that's what I'm
like
saying,
the
like-
business has nothing to do with Drake getting
feel
beat
me,
on.
like-
I had nothing to do with a check. That was just
Yeah.
disrespect.
Now after 444 though, Jay he put it like, get
Anyways.
him out of here. Like he's not even on the
But
same. He's not even on the same playing field.
Like I
as
said,
these
I
niggas.
said it last podcast. I think I'm gonna say it again. You know whose music you guys really have to listen to is the Kid Leroy. I bang with him.
Yeah, you keep
I
talking about this.
bang
nigga.
with him. I fuck with his music. He's just a young
Kid
the
Leroy.
Kid Leroy. I bang with his music. Like it's you know what? It's kind of like it reminds me of like a mix because when I was in LA this past weekend. For those who don't know, first off, huh? He's from LA? No, he's not from LA. I was gonna give a little story behind why I fuck with it. I was in LA this past
If
weekend
you work
and we were
with Brady,
listening.
shut your mouth.
Yo, yeah, if you work with me,
Mind your
shut your
business.
motherfucking mouth. They don't know. All right, so they don't know. I was
Niggas
out
gonna be
there.
like, yo, right for your boss. Yo, how was LA? You look darker.
Yeah.
And I was in Cali and we were listening to a bunch of like old school like rock where it's like, I chimed in with the haven't you people ever heard. We were just saying like how that was a time.
I just
in
did
early
not see that
childhood.
correlation
Yeah, it
coming.
was.
No, look, how that was like a
it.
time, and like how even as black people we resonated with that
loved
type
that
of
shit.
music. You know what I mean? Even if we didn't like all of it, we liked it.
fucked with
You know
it.
what I'm saying? And I feel like the Kid Laroi brings that aspect into rap, like to where it's really, I see a lot of that like punk rockish in the rap, and it's actually good.
Jesus.
So
I
I
didn't know my
bangs
volume
with
was on
it.
this
So
shit.
I bangs with it. Yo, check out the Kid Laroi. He has a song called Tragic with Young Boy NBA. It's a fire song. Go look it up.
Yo, how do y'all feel? I want to swerve a little bit. How y'all feel about artists like those hip hop gangster niggas getting very melodic now, like the NBA
I love
Young
it.
Boys,
I love it.
Y'all
I
love
need
it?
more.
Something about hearing
I need more.
that's why I really like Rod Wave. Though he is very one-dimensional, I love when he gets in those bags of like, there's just something about hearing pain in a melodic way that just touches you. Like, I just don't know how to explain it. Like, it's like when you rap it, it's dope. Like, I love the grittiness and stuff like that. But when they get into the melodic bag, it's kind of just like, cry with me, feel this with me. Like, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just love it. I love melodic rap, and I love when they do that shit. Like the Rod Waves, the Kevin Gates, the who else does that?
There's a couple artists.
A lot of people do that. The Drakes.
Do it.
I love when they do that shit. I love when, except Drake is a little different because whenever he does it, he's singing about some girl.
Drake better swing a check.
Do you think it takes away from the hip hopness, or does it add a hidden element to it?
It adds.
Adds.
He's not a hood
He's
artist.
not.
Drake is not a hood
Yeah,
artist.
He's not. So yeah, you're right. That's why I took
She
him out.
just loves. She loves Drake.
It's not even that I love him. I just was thinking of melodic rappers, and that's why I said Drake. But you're right. He's not a hood nigga. So
I don't like it at all.
Travis.
Wait, we consider Travis.
Travis
You don't
is
like
a hood
it?
I don't
artist.
like it at all.
Wait, get to this shit.
What I think about Travis,
No, I'm saying like
I think
for
he's
the,
real.
for the hood tunes, like the hood melodies. We putting Travis in that box.
If you're married, if you
Like,
have
I
a
put Rowdy
baby,
in that
if
box.
you
I
have a
put
baby
Rowdy
with
in
Kylie
that
Jenner, you're not a
category
hood
before.
nigga. Yo,
You don't violate her like
if
that.
you have a baby with a Kardashian, you're not a hood nigga. So you don't identify with the hood.
Probably the hoodest shit you could do. Like,
probably
Outta
top
here.
3.
I'm
That's
done.
probably
Outta
top 3 hoodest accomplishments.
hoodest
Outta
Like when it
here.
comes to hood accomplishments,
Outta here.
it's like
Top
it's
three?
like top 3,
yeah.
and it's not 3.
Until you try to bring that hood shit to Kris Jenner's house, and she's like, whoa.
What? All them kids is
your
bumping
shoes
all
off.
that crazy shit. What?
I feel
Sounds about
like behind the scenes, Kris Jenner is a demon.
Bro, do you know how many sex allegations she has?
Demon.
Sex allegations?
Yes, like her bodyguards, they're coming after her, like suing her, talking about she touched them.
She gives me that vibe.
Bro, like,
she gives me the whole. Oh my god.
Bro.
Yeah.
Ex are like.
Oh my god, can you carry this box to my
Can you
room?
carry this box for me? You seem like a busty boy. You could, yeah. Actually, if you could
Carry the box,
you could carry
pick me up.
Come on.
Nah,
come on.
honestly, the only thing I respect about Kris Jenner is why I
hustle.
respect LeVar Ball. It's the same thing.
Facts.
You took your kids and you put them in a position where they're set
Isn't
for
that
life.
exploiting them in a bit?
I don't think so.
You don't
I
think
think I think it's in the eye of the beholder.
What does that mean?
Like it
She
depends on what
definitely
you're asking.
exploited Kim K, but in a
I
way
think,
that
I think
it
they took
did
a
what
negative and they made it a
it positive.
positive.
Facts. And
I don't know.
Ray J's still thriving. I fuck with Ray J. OD,
Ray J
bro.
is like a cockroach.
I hit it.
The world will be not like you look like a
first.
cockroach. No. But
Right?
like the world will end.
And that nigga will be like,
And
where
Ray
the money?
J still be here like
Where
Ray
the
J
money
will be
is
here like
at?
Crip walking.
That nigga's
he's like,
always
y'all see my
living.
glasses? They don't break. You see
Yes.
this? Like, I got this. Yo, I got a new book. He always has something new coming out.
Yes.
Like,
Alrighty,
Ray J's
so
hustle's
before we
crazy.
wrap up the show, I want to talk a little bit about some black excellence, some good things that are going on.
Yes.
How do y'all feel about Black Lives Matter movement being nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize?
Black Lives Matter movement nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize?
Yeah.
What type of disrespectful shit is that?
All right, so
Wait,
I think,
what?
Let me.
Explain this to me. Somebody explain
I
this
don't
to me.
know. I don't know.
That's it?
That- I
That's
just-
it?
That's all I got. That's all I got.
Yeah,
I don't know
they're
any-
up to win.
The trophy go in.
Yeah, like who gets that?
Yo,
award?
look,
Oh,
Todd,
I probably
reparations. Where my money at? Yo, Joe, where my money at?
I don't
Where
want no
my money
goddamn.
at?
I don't want no peace prize. I want
What
a
I
piece
think,
of the bread.
what I think,
bro.
what I
a piece
think
of the
about that is,
reparations.
I think it's
Pandering.
It's very foolish. I think that it kind of puts it, you know, it's that 2020, 2021 thing we're going through right now, where it's kind of you're making the revolution not revolution-y. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even about that anymore. Y'all playing with us.
Seems like aesthetic.
It's
pandering. It's pandering.
Like I mean, it's cool that they got that. You know, I'm never gonna take that away. But still, like when it comes to like what the Black Lives, what it's supposed to be, because I'm not even too informed about that movement. I know about it, but I'm not like, you know, I don't know the details about that shit. But like
how
what it's supposed to
was
represent,
a very cool story.
What it's supposed to represent. Come on, man, you giving this shit a Nobel Peace Prize?
I just feel like it's like giving. I don't get it. It's like giving. It's like giving a cook a Grammy. Like, yeah, they make really. It's like, yeah, they make really good food, but they don't make music.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
Like I was just more so confused because I don't know.
And with the Nobel Peace Prize, what were you gonna say?
I was about to say I kind of like it, but I don't like it. Like
yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Like
I
like
the idea because of like the petitions, all the all of the things that I were doing in the beginning, but then it became a business. So then technically it became a corporation, and like the money that you were sending over to Black Lives Matter was not
being used towards Black Lives Matter.
It was going to the Caucasians.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't know where it was going. So like now that they're getting nominated, who's really getting nominated? Are you doing this for the black people or are you doing this for the white people?
Yeah.
That's a good point. I
mean, Nobel Peace Prizes, I think you get money with that. Who's getting that bread?
The white people? Or
like
the black people?
Literally, like who's getting that money?
I would rather, instead of a Nobel Peace Prize, get a Nobel Peace Fund. Like someone acknowledge all the work they've done and establish something for change. Yeah. As opposed, I mean, but granted, it's nice to get that recognition. I feel you. Like I'm hot and cold about it.
It reminds me of again referring back to this book. It reminds me of Malcolm's daughter. She talks about this in the foreword. How like now she's really happy of all the recognition and all the love that Malcolm X is getting, and how, you know, people are really seeing him as a hero, and how the later generations will see him as the hero that he was. But it's kind of like exactly what you're saying, but she still feels a type of way because when her father was here, he was the most hated black man in the country, and y'all killed him in front of her. So it's like kind of like y'all love him now y'all make movies about him, y'all talk about him, but when he was actually here
trying to do something,
y'all killed him and y'all terrorized him and y'all made him literally the most wanted and hated man in this country. So it just brings me back to that, where it's just like it feels like a lot of pandering. What I want, real change, reparations, where that money at. And yeah, until I hear that, I'm not trying to.
I mean, shouts out though, real quick. Shouts out to our black brothers and sisters who are in Black Lives Matter and search for change, and movement for change, and are part of the reason why they're even nominated in the first place. That are actually on the streets, because I'm not hitting the streets. Yes. I don't know anything about that.
You
fight.
seen American Skin?
No. I was gonna bring that up.
That's the second time I'm on.
You should watch that. I was gonna bring that up. Me and Trey watched American Skin last night. No, it's on Amazon. We paid $6 for it. It's on something.
$6 for it?
Yeah, it was worth it though.
$6.
Nah, but he said, "Rub me that link."
Okay. But Jones Todd, y'all should definitely watch that movie. All of you guys should watch that movie. It was a really good movie. It was written and directed by Nate Parker. He was the guy in Beyond the Lights. You guys ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
I don't watch movies.
He was the guy in the Beyond the Lights. But he was in the Nat Turner movie. That was a really good movie too. But he got blackballed from Hollywood after the Nat Turner movie.
Oh, you were saying that, yeah.
Yeah, he got blackballed by them. So this movie is you could tell very low budgeted. You could tell he had to work with what he got and everything, especially during these times. But it's a very important film. I'm not gonna say it's one of the greatest movies of our time or anything like that, but it's definitely an important message, and I feel like black and white people should definitely watch that.
You think Nat Turner had hoes?
Nigga, every
You think Nat Turner had
before I announce the giveaway, I'm
ignoring
all
you.
the hoes. You're being ignored.
Yeah,
You're being ignored.
He had all the hoes, bro.
He probably did.
Yo, if you killing white niggas, you getting the hoes.
You getting the hoes.
You know there's a brown skin girl like, ooh. Bring it over here. Right. But
that's a fact.
Yo, rest in peace to the beautiful Cicely Tyson. Oh my God, they took my grandma.
Yeah, she's everybody's grandma, bro.
And it's so funny because the last movie that I seen with her, and then I say to you, I was like, yo, I hope she never goes. Like, I love her. But maybe.
So it's actually your fault.
Nah. She's in how old was she? 98?
97.
Yeah, she lived her life. Yo, I feel like after you pass 90, of course it's still sad died, it's still like, oh damn, like they died. Like nobody wants somebody dead. But after 90, it's a celebration of life. You know, it's like when you go, it's like you lived. Like, and she lived, bro. She's been doing this acting thing. She was one of the first black woman to wear her natural hair on TV. Which is first black woman to wear her natural hair. Yeah, it's so beautiful, and she has a long history. She's been in the acting world for a very long time, and like when she died, just seeing everybody talk about her and a lot of their experiences with her, it was beautiful. But also, rest in peace to Aaron Davis. Rest in peace to the legend Larry King. Like, yo, I used to be little watching Larry King with my dad, bro. Like, he is the spokesman god, bro. Like, if you are in journalism communications, you know Larry King is the one. Like, he was a great speaker. Oh my God. And then I've been hearing crazy things about Dustin Diamond, like ever since he passed away, Screech, like he was racist and stuff, but he's gone now, so rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
At the end of the day, there was nobody like Screech, bro. No, like Screech was the guy. Save the Bell was the latest. All right, so before we wrap up the show, guys, I'm gonna tell you guys about the Naked Lash giveaway that Pass The Aux is also collabing with. So as you guys can see, we are all wearing we all wearing Naked Lash wear. Shout out to my girls, Lydia and Myrna, Dominique, yes, my girls, black business. But guys, yes, we're gonna be having a Naked Lash X Pass The Aux giveaway. One lucky winner is going to be winning lashes. Either a t-shirt or one of these pullovers. We haven't decided yet, but it's gonna be either one. And you're gonna be winning lashes, and you're gonna be winning also like the whole kit to like put your lashes on. So it comes with like
a lash kit,
lashes,
and either a
t-shirt pullover, or a pullover or sweatshirt, whatever you would like. For you guys, the giveaway rules, we're gonna have all of this. By the time this airs, you guys will already have the flyer and all the rules, but this will be going on for 2 weeks. So our next episode, but probably the following episode, we'll announce the winner. But we'll have all the rules and everything on IG, because I already know I'm about to be butchering this because I'm reading it off of my phone, which I don't like doing. But to be eligible for this giveaway, you have to be following both Pass The Aux and Naked Lash. Repost this story on your story and tag us both. Like this post on both pages and comment something you want to see from both brands in 2021.
That's
and
great rules.
Yeah, some really good rules. But like I said, everything's gonna be on a flyer on IG, so you guys will see everything. You'll see it on both Pass The Aux page and Naked Lash. Pre-order your Naked logo pullover sweaters until February. So right now, they have a special going on with lashes for Valentine's Day. So if you order a certain amount, or if you just order lashes, I believe you get a free t-shirt with that. Yeah, all purchases over $30 receive a free embroidered Naked Lash t-shirt now through Valentine's Day. And Naked Lash, just to give you guys some information about them, they're a black-owned business known for their luxurious mink wispy lashes, suitable for the naturalista baddie to the glamour queen and everything in between. These are my girls, Lydia and Myrna. They've been killing it with Naked Lash. It's a new business, but definitely support them, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow their IG page, and fellas, get your girls some lashes for.
Fellas, I know I'm entering. Look, get your lady some lashes, or get a girl that needs lashes that you think need an upgrade. Tell her, enter.
Is that disrespectful? Like, just to do it?
No. I mean, if they don't know the intention.
Yeah.
No, I think it's a cool gift. Like, I think because even girls who have full lashes wear lashes.
Yeah. So,
lashes. It's like
lashes is just a part of makeup. Like,
which is
it
boys,
really
so
turns.
That's why we quiet right now.
Yeah, it really no, but lashes could really transform your look. Like, you could go from just a regular baddie to like
Cleopatra
in this bitch, like, bruh. But
blowing these hoes away.
Like I was saying, shout out to Naked Lash, shout out to Lydia, shout out to Myrna. Definitely get your side girl some lashes, especially because you're not hanging out with her on Valentine's Day. So just make sure she gets that package.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
He's hitting her with the
he's like this. He's like, I got you some lashes, babe.
And it's on a Sunday, so they'll probably take their side girls out on like Friday or Saturday, and then take their main girl out on Sunday.
But plot twist, she's forgotten.
Nah, but if it's on a Sunday, they sick because the main girl's taking him for the whole weekend. So yeah, side hoes, you ain't gonna see him this weekend. But definitely support my girls. But yo, Denisha, This was long overdue. I'm
Facts.
so glad that we had you on the show. I'm glad you got to kick it with us and just talk to us. Before you go, I always ask every guest, what is your goals for your dancing career, everything that you want to do? Tell you could say a little, you could say a lot. Just give us and then do your shameless plugs at the end.
Ready for this part.
All right. I'm sorry. Can you say the question one more time?
What would you say are some of like your goals for dancing in 2021?
My goals for dancing in 2020.
Keep my foot on these hoes' neck.
That's a fact. That
could be literally depending on what you're doing.
Get this ass fatter.
No. Retweet.
Yeah.
I definitely. I don't know. I just want to stay consistent. I definitely just want to get stronger. I want to be. And not only dance goals, I want to be a better person. I want to have less road rage.
Oh, wow.
No, like, honestly, the way I say your mom's a hoe on the streets are actually really crazy. So, just be a better person, stay consistent.
What would you say to a person who really loves dancing and wants to make it a career but doesn't necessarily think they can? What would you just say to somebody who's going through that?
First, I think that you have to be stable in yourself. No matter what you do, you could be a dancer, you could be a rapper, you could be an artist, creative in general. If you don't have a stable brand behind yourself, if you don't know who you are as a person, you can't explore other things. And once you figure out who you are as a person, nothing can change, because you're going to get criticized for anything that you do. People are not going to like the way your foot is pointed in this, or people are not going to like this picture, or like Instagram's algorithm's going to fuck you up and you're going to think that you're lame. But at the end of the day, you need to be like, yo, I'm valid in real life. This shit can't change me, make me, whatever the case is. You have to be consistent. Yeah, you have to be consistent. Like, don't
go to class.
Don't be like, I'm gonna do this on my own. You need to study under people that's gonna make you better, and you need to be there for yourself. You can't.
That's why I have Jones come over to my house on Friday nights, because he needs the
Yo, Jones, my face exactly.
I was waiting to see where he was going with that.
He needs the class work. You know what I'm saying? So
how to be a businessman, right? Yeah, broke nigga trying to teach somebody how to be rich. I'm just joking. He not broke. He not broke. He not broke. He not broke. He took flights, yo. He took flights,
yo, bro, flights, plural, okay?
But again, yo, to kick off Black History Month, I'm so glad that we were able to have this beautiful black.
Wait, I didn't do my plugs yet.
Do your shameless plugs. Do your shameless plugs.
What? Yo, what?
You go. Can you hear me? Testing 1 2 1 2. You can follow me. You can follow me on Instagram, Stormy D _. That's STORMYD _. It's gonna be right here. It's gonna be right here. It's gonna be on your screen.
Actually, I love your name. Stormy D is such a dope ass dance name. But yeah, continue.
I've changed so many names. I went from Nisha, I went with 4 A's, I went to small size Nisha, Stormy D. Follow me on TikTok. I'm on TikTok now. Same thing, Stormy D _. I don't post, but still follow me. I'm making YouTube. Denisha DeRoche, probably Stormy D. I don't know yet, but follow me on Instagram for sure. That's where everything's at. I'm dropping fire. 2021 is my year, but 1996 to 2021, those are my years. Stop playing.
Yes, I love it.
Oh my god.
Yo, this was. I didn't even mention what episode this was, baby. This episode 32. 32, baby.
Oh, wow.
Whose number was that? Jackie Robinson? I don't know, but 32, baby. Black. I really feel like that was his
No,
number.
was it?
32,
Was he like number 5?
He was like 6.
Yeah. It was like
It was so big. He was a single digit, bro.
Right. It's Black History Month, so just the black grades come to mind when I think of numbers. 42? Wow, it's 42. I was 10 off, and that was just off the dome.
Because you knew it.
Bro. 2021, I'm becoming a rapper, bro. But yo, Denisha, thank you so much for coming on the show. This was episode 32. Y'all already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. I said in 2021, I'm leaving the whole waiting for y'all to subscribe bullshit. If you don't subscribe right now, we don't fuck with you. So just don't. I'm not waiting for you. I'm not waiting for you. Like I said, go follow Naked Lashes and stay tuned for all of the rules and the flyer for the giveaway. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. Remember, Black is everything. Black is beautiful. And there is nothing that moves without Black creativity.
Whoa.
Oh, what we going out to?
We going out to my guy Black Bones.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say something. I was like, whoa.
No. Yo, Black Bones, Afro beats rapper. Ooh. My Nigerian brother.
Yo,
Uh-huh.
Yo, did you know Godfrey was Nigerian?
Godfrey?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's Nigerian. His accent's not as good as yours, but.
Oh, yeah, because, I thought we were going out to it. I thought I had it pulled up. Okay, here we go. All right, y'all. Thank you very much.
Thank y'all so much. Episode 32, we out. Naked.
Number one on the charts, everything I drive. Feel raps coming at me, but that shit. Rap street stuff, cause I built it for. Came and blew the game up.